So once again, Daniel, thank you very much for joining this call. We have your resume, pretty much speaks for itself. Obviously, I'm not qualified enough to assess you on your skill set. My job here is just
Right.
to connect you with the hiring manager, so they can
Okay.
have a firm decision on how to move forward. So, if you'd be kind
Mm.
enough to walk me through your resume, especially talking about your experience relevant to the requirements mentioned on the job description, which I'm sure you have already gone through,
Yes,
like
yes.
what kind of designs you have created, which tools you have used, for which
Uh,
client that you have worked for, like
right.
industry and so on and so forth, starting from your very
Right.
first experience, moving all the way down to your most recent experience, including your academics. That'd be great.
I'm basically a CS graduate, and I work. Basically, I'm a CS graduate. I've done my bachelor's in computer sciences, and as I started my career, I started as a conceptual artist for in gaming industry, by working on game icon designs or post productions or 2D character design related stuff, all that, which include the if we talk about the tools that include Adobe Creative Cloud and Blender or Unity. Basically, after that, I shifted to Unity for 3D environmental designing and designing the level designing, game creations. Uh, for that, I worked as a UI designer for gaming industry for like 1.5 year. After that, I shifted to game designing, basically, which includes game environmental designing, character designing, modeling, or texturing or lightning, all the stuff that relates to gaming industries. So I have also worked on website, web designing, web developing, or not the back end but the front end. I did the front end of web designs, or you can also include the mobile applications, like you can say real estate sites, which include or like mobile diagnostic mobile diagnostic applications, desktop applications, dashboard applications. I worked on various different projects. I also worked on NFTs or blockchain integration, uh, which relates mostly to the basically when the blockchain develops it on the back end, the game they include the game in their blockchain integration programs for clients or the users for earning processes, like they create tokens. The tokens are generated from games. These they are all are WebGL games. So I've worked on different like mobile games or PC games, different applications.
Okay.
That I think that summarizes what I did
Mhm.
until now.
Right, thank you. I wanted to confirm, or talk to you about some of the dates mentioned on your resume for the jobs you have done previously are either overlapping or there is a gap in between.
Uh,
Especially like the one I'm seeing is, Meta Devs.
yes.
It says that you worked there since January of 2022 till May of this year, 2023.
Yeah. Yes.
And
Yes. Yes.
in the meantime, you also worked with W Tech
Yes.
from June
Basically,
21. Yes, go ahead.
before MetaDev, that the company MetaDev, basically the W was suppose the parent company of MetaDevs.
Okay.
So after some time, they just differentiated the employees. Like some still worked in W, and they shifted some to MetaDevs. So this kind of thing was
Okay.
happened. Yeah.
Okay. And you're currently at
And
Rendream.
yes,
Okay.
yes.
And you started there in June of this year,
June,
like
yes,
3, 4 months back.
yes. I'm
Okay.
working as an executive UI UX there, for mobile applications, web designs, or desktop designs, and some marketing or social media stuff. I'm
Okay.
covering the that side in that company for now.
Okay. So what can you tell me what's wrong with this company? I mean, there has to be something wrong. That's why you're trying to move out of there.
It's not something wrong about the company. It's but as I told you, I worked in the gaming industry, and in that field, you feel like there's a growth. You see the difference. You create something, and you like what you create. But UI UX are some kind of a cold field, But I'm not getting the kick there, and that's all.
Okay. So what exactly are you looking for in the new role?
Basically, for now, extra money.
Mhm. That's always on the priority.
Yeah.
Besides that, yes.
Besides that, I like to work on different various projects. Like for here, I'm working on their own project, like their own product, their website. I'm handling their website, their mobile applications, and like they are not working on different projects. They are working on their product.
Okay.
So I like to work on different projects. Like as for now, for like it's been 6 months, I guess so. And I'm still working on the same thing. And this kind of work seems like I get bored working on the same thing repeatedly.
Okay. So what can you tell me? I mean, this is a question more relevant to the business aspect or the organizational aspect of things, but what can you tell me the difference between a project-based organization and a product-based organization?
Basically, project-based organizations have a they think differently. Like I think if they are working on different projects, they are not bound to the same thinking, same mentality, they are not bound. If there's a company where you're working on the products, you learn something more. Like with every project, you learn something else. If you're working on the same thing repeatedly and you are just upgrading the things like changing some things and all, it's working on the same product feels like for the development end, it feels like you are growing, you are implementing something new in that and all. But as for the design concepts, you designed one thing and that's all. And now you have to move on. You have to
Okay.
create something else. You have
Mhm.
to move on.
Okay. I mean, that's somewhat understandable, but when my understanding is, or my thought process is, once you get good at something, for example,
Yeah.
anything,
Yeah.
you are good at designing on Unity platform, for example.
Hmm.
So, and if you work in one organization and the employer sees that you are very good at working in a Unity platform, so he will never ask you to switch to some other platform. He will only
Yeah.
give you the same project again and again and again and
Yeah.
again until you die.
Exactly. Yeah.
So,
Exactly.
that comes with the experience that you gain working on a single platform. Now,
Yes.
there can be a scenario that you hold expertise on more than one platform,
Yes.
multiple platforms, and the organization, that the type of organization you work at is a project based. So there is a major difference, one major difference between a product based and a project based organization. So product based is something that, I mean, there are projects from multiple end clients in both the type of organization, but in product based, uh, the projects are usually not finished when they do the delivery. It's
Mhm.
maintenance, it's ticketing and support and so on and so. It's an ongoing project.
Yeah.
But a project-based organization is something, once you develop something, you design something, you deliver it, and it's finished. Like
Yes.
maybe 6 months or maybe in a year or so.
Yeah.
Then you move
You
on to
just
the next
need to
project,
upgrade.
right?
Yeah.
Or you move on to the next project. So that's the
Yes.
one major difference between a product-based and a project-based company. So you could work for a project-based organization and you can hold multiple skill set that you are expert on. Only then the organization or the employer can deploy you on multiple projects. One day you are doing
Okay.
something different, the other day you are doing something different. But that's a very rare case scenario, right?
Exactly.
So commonly what happens is,
Yeah.
any one person is expert on one skill set, and the organization realizes this and they said, okay,
You will
Daniel
not
will
going anywhere.
always work on this project until he
Yeah,
dies.
yeah, he's just gonna do the UI UX. He's
Right.
just gonna do the post production. That's all.
So
Nothing more.
what I'm trying to understand from you basically, for whatever reason, you say that you're trying to leave Rendream to any other different organization and you move on to that different organization and they are treating you the same way, then what you'll
Yes.
do?
Ah, I let them understand to work in some other. They have to think. They have to think something else. Suppose there are things they which can be done differently, but in some companies or certain person don't understand that this can be done in other way.
Right.
Like if suppose we can say for now, if you are working on a website, like we have worked on all 2D websites, we see 2D everywhere. But now everyone is trying to shift on 3D,
Hmm.
3D modeling in websites online. No, but for here, no one is thinking like that. They
Okay.
just need, "हाँ यार, ऐसे ही कर देते हैं,
Hmm.
इस तरह ठीक है." You know what I'm saying?
No, I understand. I understand. So
Yeah.
I'm assuming that you have already spoken with the line manager at Rendream that, this is what you're trying to look for. You're not finding the right kick or the good amount of energy doing the same thing,
Yeah.
everything again and again. Have you talked to the management about it?
Yes, I have talked to them about it, but they say this site, this product is our, this is working like we are working on it previously, and if we going to change it now, the clients won't recognize what we did, or is it our website? Or they have their own excuses and all. So I said, okay, fine, I'm fine with it. Okay, you want this?
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So provided if all goes well from our side, Daniel, and we do make an offer to you, how soon would you able to join us?
I've talked to Bushra before. Maybe a 2 week, 2 week, maybe in a 2 week.
Okay. So
Yes, and
is there
he's
like a
stopped. Yeah.
written policy at Rendream that you have to serve this amount of notice period?
Yes, they have. But Bushra also, do you have any other policies like I can't work on? I had to do this only job. Like, is there some kind of your policies?
Right, we do. So I was going to talk about this later on.
Yeah, yeah, yes.
Yes. So we have two major clauses that are mentioned on the employment agreement. One is
Okay,
the commitment clause, which is like,
okay,
you have to stay with us for at least 1 year.
okay.
And the second one is the exclusivity clause, which is which basically explains that while working for us, you cannot do any other job, freelancing, second job, side business, or anything like that.
Right. So then, yeah, if everything goes right, uh, it can be done.
Okay. So we were talking about the notice period,
It's 2 week, like I
2 weeks notice
told
period.
you. Yeah.
All right. Most important question. You mentioned it yourself. If you don't mind me asking, can you tell me what's the base package you're getting at Rendream and what are you looking for in your next role?
I'm getting 80 from there,
Mhm.
including the fuel expenses and all, lunch, and I'm looking for like 110. I talked to Bushra about it.
Okay.
About 110. Yes.
So currently we do not have fuel allowances or lunch
Yeah,
allowances.
yeah. Yes, yes. I know. I get it.
Your resume says that you're based in Sahiwal, right?
Yes, I'm currently working in Lahore, but I'm basically originally from Sahiwal.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So obviously this will be a remote role for you.
Yes.
You are aware of our timings for this role?
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay,
American based timing, yeah.
perfect. Any questions from your side, Daniel?
I also asked the Bushra, can I have something, some information about which company or what kind of work do I be doing?
Okay, as far as the details regarding the role or the project is concerned, I honestly don't know. Okay, so most of the time, like I said before, most of these clients are very small businesses, and we get multiple roles on a daily basis from multiple clients.
Okay.
So once everything goes well and you are hired and we deploy you to that client, you're probably working with maybe two, three, maybe four people in the entire
Right.
organization, and they
Right.
will be directly corresponding with you, relaying the requirements and everything, so on and so forth.
Okay.
So we have no, or at least at this stage, I have no idea what the scope of the project is, or how the environment is, or even what kind of industry that they are portraying right now. All I know that they're looking for a graphic designer, and this is the job description, so on and so forth.
Okay. So after this, am I be having an interview with the client?
Exactly, yes. So that's the
Right.
whole concept of recording this call. We will be sharing
Okay.
this with the client and the management. And
Okay.
once they are satisfied, if they are satisfied, of course, they will let us know and we will schedule the next step. Then you will have a face-to-face session with the client, and then you can have all the questions that you have.
Okay. Sure.
Okay.
Right.
All right, Daniel, if you don't have any further question, we'll be wrapping this up. As soon as the client come back to us with their response, you'll be the first one to know. All right.
Right. Thank you so much.
You're
Thank you
very
so
welcome,
much,
sir.
Asim.
Allah Hafiz.